Press the bell icon and make sure you never miss another update from Cinestaan.com.
Hi, I'm Rajkummar Rao and you're watching Cinestaan.
सुन बे, तुम सुनो बे, आज के बाद गलत टाइम पे फोन किया ना तो ऐसी लात मारेंगे कूल्हे पे डिंपल निकाल देंगे तुम्हारे।
पूरे भेज देंगे फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट।
बिल्कुल भेज दो भाई।
भाई ना बना ले, कोई भरोसा नहीं है।
ये प्यार के लिए ना बहुत हिम्मत चाहिए होती है।
बताओ क्या करना है?
जाके भैया से शादी की बात कर।
मारूंगा इसे।
हाँ बोल। नहीं वो बस आता जी, मेरे पास 76 वोटर्स की लिस्ट है और इन सभी के वोट्स बहुत मायने रखते हैं।
मैं लिख के देता हूँ, कोई नहीं आएगा वोट देने।
लिख के दीजिए, कोई नहीं आएगा वोट देने। मैं ये कलेक्टर ऑफिस में सबमिट कर देता हूँ। कुछ भी हो जाए, इधर नहीं मरना है। 10 मिनट की मुलाकात में कोई कैसे फैसला ले सकता है? और अगर गलत फैसला हो गया ना बंधु, तो पूरा जीवन बर्बाद है।
तुम मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा।
इस रास्ते पे खतरों का सामना करने के लिए तुम्हें अपने जज्बात को काबू में रखना होगा।
I promise you, हमारे शहीद भाइयों की कुर्बानी जाया नहीं होने दूंगा। एक खून के कतरे का हिसाब देना होगा हिंदुस्तान को।
Hi Rajkummar, welcome to Cinestaan.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good. You've had an amazing 2017. Everyone's calling it your year. You had 5 films, if I don't count Rabta, and you had Bose.
Yes.
How busy have you been, and how do you get in and out of all of these characters so fast?
Oh, it is tough. Like I won't say I really prefer doing 5-6 films a year, but sometimes you become greedy, and I'm a very greedy and a hungry actor. I see a good script, I just don't want to let it go because I want to rest. I want to sit at home. I want to do it. I want to be a part of that wonderful story. So I somehow figure out the time space, and it is possible also in a way. Like you can do one film in like 50 days and then take 20 days off and move on to the next one. But when it comes to a film like Omerta, and that you need time, you need around 3 months of preparation, also because it's a physical transformation that's needed for that film. But for a light-hearted film, yeah, I think that I can do.
Yeah, in Omerta you play a really dark character, that of terrorist Omar Sheikh. Now when you play a character like that, this character has no redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
There's no redemption.
Yeah.
How do you go about playing this character, making sure you're not glorifying yet you're giving an insight?
Yeah, it is a very thin line, and for that I think the whole credit goes to Hansal sir, because we all were following his vision. As an actor, my responsibility was to give justice to whatever I'm playing and make it believable and make it as scary as hell, which I was trying. But it was not an easy process, because I could not find any connection with him at all, because I don't know anybody like him. So I could not relate with him in any which way. Like other characters you do, like I did Newton, I could find some connection. I could find that, okay, we both are somewhere honest, so I can play it, I can start it from there. With him it was a different case, so I had to really work a lot. I had to read a lot of books to understand their world, to understand their ideologies, where they come from, what do they want. I had to watch a lot of documentaries, watch a lot of very horrific, disturbing videos to cultivate the kind of anger and hatred these guys live with. And then the physical transformation was there to grow beard and to build some muscles. And then also I was in London for 3 weeks to learn the language, to pick up the accent and to understand the culture there, because he was born and raised there. So there was a lot of preparation that was needed. That's why it took me around 3 months before we started shooting.
So there's all of this prep going on, but when you come to a scene like the one I've watched the film where you hack a person to death, and you keep striking even after that person's probably died.
Yeah.
How do you go about doing a scene of that sort? How do you film it? How do you get into that?
It is very scary, man. I'm still thinking about this scene. The thing is, when you understand your character really well, when you really are deep into it, and with Hansal sir, the thing is, we tend to improvise a lot. He doesn't really say cut easily, and those were the scenes where he refused to say cut. He was just not saying cut. As an actor, and for me as an actor, whatever I see I'm into, I'm gonna finish my job till it's done. And I just kept on doing what as Omar I was thinking at that point in time I was doing, and it ended up becoming one of the most disturbing scenes that I've seen, even myself as an audience, as a film audience, that I've seen. And people were, after cut, when I went to meet people, they were really moved. Like the DP who was sitting right there, he told me that it was very disturbing for him to really shoot whatever was going on in that scene.
Yeah, it's a very cold and brutal.
It is very cold. Yeah, it is ruthless. Yeah.
You and Hansal Mehta have worked since 2013 in so many films together. Do you ever feel like, oh, I think we need to take a break from each other?
No, it never happens with Hansal sir. The last year we didn't really, I was not a part of Simran. And I remember he used to call me every day from US where he was shooting, and I used to also call him. I was shooting for some other film, and of course we miss each other on set. Like I want to be part of all his films because I really have immense respect for him as a filmmaker and also as a person, the kind of person he is. So I don't think so we'll ever get bored of each other as long as we are.
We don't want you to get bored with each other because
it also depends. As long as we're trying different genre and we're trying different stories and not repeating ourselves with every film, it's always fun.
with so much success, do you think about your image? Do you think about growing into a superstar? And think about what move would you make next?
I can't think like that because there's no guarantee, there's no surety for anything here, especially in the industry that we work in. You can be a superstar overnight, but what about next couple of films? You know, because superstar is something, the stardom is something that people give you, that they make you. Only thing I can do is I can try and be a better actor. So I would rather focus on something that I can control, I can work upon. Being a star or superstar is these guys will decide. So let these guys decide, and these guys only take it back if they want. So I can't really help it. Only, as I said, only thing I can do is be sincere in what I do, and if that takes me to on the path to become a star or superstar or super duper star, whatever the term is, it will just come. It's a byproduct of whatever I'm doing.
But does it affect the choice of films that you've made? Because you've made
No.
brave choices over so many years.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't affect me at all. I can't think like this film I should do because this will make me a star. Because as I said, there's no guarantee.
Yeah.
So you better do something which you believe in, and I've always done that. I've always listened to my heart, and I did Bareilly not because I thought, this will make me a very popular guy amongst like a lot of people. I did that because I found the character so endearing, and I found the story and the people who were Ashwini and Nitesh sir, and all like P.R. Chopra, the production house films. Everybody's so endearing, so I wanted to do that. Yeah.
Do you turn to is there somebody from within the industry or outside who you turn to for advice or to ask certain things, take guidance from?
Not really. As of now, I tend to take my own decisions. Unless I'm really confused, then of course I have my team in place, like my team in Quan. I've some really amazing people I work with there. If I get really confused, then I have Patruleka also to go back to and ask, take her opinion in things. But most of the time, it's me. I do take my own decisions.
In an interview last year, you said that you would like to reach a point where you would like to do one film probably in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Is that still on the agenda?
It is still on the agenda.
How close or far
I
do you
don't think so. It's happening anytime soon, the way it's going right now. But no complaints. I'm very happy working, and I really want to work like each and every day on a film set. But eventually, yeah, that's the plan. But for that also, I have to create that kind of demand for me as an actor. That kind of space for me. Because every second week somebody new is coming, and there's so many films being made. So you have to keep pushing it hard. You have to keep thriving for more, and I want to grow with every film. That's the only way I see, to make that, build that space for myself.
All the best for that time. But
Thank you.
We hope to see you in more than one film in a couple of years.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.